Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Franklin, Georgia. Hi everybody, welcome back to Fun Facts with Faith. Today we're going to be talking about Franklin, the state you've never heard of. So in 1784, the three westernmost counties of North Carolina were Washington, Sullivan, and Greene County. They're now part of Tennessee. And they were separated from the rest of North Carolina by the Appalachian Mountains. And this sort of made them feel like they were not well represented by their state government and that it was not working in their interests. And in particular, they were concerned that the state was going to sell off their land. Now, at this time, the newly formed United States owed massive debts to its Revolutionary War allies, and the Continental Congress did not have the power to levy taxes. So one of the ways that they did have to make money was to accept land ceded from the 13 states and then sell land titles to settlers. So at this time, North Carolina was actually planning on ceding all of those western counties on the other side of the Appalachians to the Continental Congress for the purpose of being sold for land titles. And this would make the people who lived and worked there trespassers, essentially. So obviously they were not pleased with this. And North Carolina eventually changed their minds on this and elected not to cede the land, but at this point it was too late. The representatives from those counties met in Jonesboro and had formed the brand new state of Franklin. And North Carolina's response to this was basically to ignore them. They just kind of carried on as if nothing had changed. So for a period, this little area was being taxed by two state governments, had two sets of laws that were enforced by two different sets of courts, and had two state militias. And there was sort of escalating tension between the Franklinites and the North Carolinians. Whatever. And this sort of came to a head in 1788. So in February of 1788, the North Carolina Sheriff John Pugh seized the Franklin governor John Seaver's property for failing to pay tax to North Carolina. And there was a days-long stalemate that ensued when Seaver went to try to go get his stuff back. And that ended with the 10-minute Battle of the State of Franklin, which left 3 dead, several wounded, and the Franklinites in retreat. At this point, the Confederation Congress had denied state sovereignty to Franklin. There were some more sort of tensions. There was another component of this, which was tensions with the local Cherokee tribe. Eventually, Governor Seaver was arrested, and he was taken for trial for treason to North Carolina in Morganton. But he never made it there. Turns out the county sheriff had fought with him in the Revolutionary War. They were buddies, and he helped him escape. And so the story goes that by the time the rescue party from Franklin had arrived to Morganton to break him out, he was already drinking in the local tavern. Nevertheless, the governor's arrest marked the end of the state of Franklin. It kind of just dissolved. But he himself landed on his feet. He was elected into the North Carolina State Senate the following year, and eventually he served as Tennessee's first governor. So that is the short-lived story of the lost state of Franklin, which you have now heard of. I'll see you tomorrow for more fun facts. Maybe we'll do an Easter fact. I don't know. You'll have to come back and find out. Bye.